Hey everybody, welcome to the second part of inDepth DFO. Now, to get more of the basics down, now you'll see two orbs in the bottom corners of your screen. The red orb represents HP, and the blue orb represents MP. Also, your skills range from summonings to various attacks to stat boosters, and it's a really nice range of variety. The bosses are also well-ranged and well-variety, but they're only advanced versions of normal monsters with special skills. So this guy's the lightning knoll, which looks like all the other knolls except he's white, has that blue bunny thing, and summons lightning. And now the hotkeys besides the red orb are your healing items and your throwing items and other various items you can use in battle. And the hotkeys beside the blue orb are skills that you can use by using those hotkeys. Now each skill also has its own combo move, so it'll say like press space and hold the right arrow to use this skill, but I found it just easier to use the hotkeys. But it all depends on your playing style, so I don't know. Now a fairy you'll find in the middle of the dungeon. It might be behind a tree or in a barrel, but it will always give you a random useful stat boost. Like this one turned me invisible, so monsters won't notice me easily. And there's other ones like HP recovery, haste, and blessings. It's pretty neat. As I said, this game plays like a real arcade game. It has tons and tons of things in the stage, like destructible environments, monsters that don't notice you right away because you're sneaking up, or they're confused, little monster huts that will chuck projectiles at you, and there'll be monsters hiding inside of those little monster huts. And there's a ton of things in the environment. It's not a game that was just like put out there normally. They actually put a lot of bonus content in this stuff, and it's pretty well done. Now this is one of the main points of the game where it really shines through, and yes, it is in fact the map of the game. The map is very detailed, shows you all the areas, tells you where you are, what level you have to be to get into certain areas, what the NPCs do, what quests the NPCs have, which NPCs have quests. You can click on job occupation of the NPCs, like the armor seller. You can type in their name in the search to find them. You can search quests to see which NPCs have certain quests. It is just a great map, I have to say. It's surprising that an MMO would be so incredibly detailed on their map, but it really works well. It's not full of bugs and junk. It works. Now when you start the game, you're going to get a different set of skills, the general skills. Now these skills, well, depending on what job you are, you'll get special amount of these skills, and these skills will do certain things, like leather mastery will give you a stat boost when you wear leather armor, and it's not any bad stat boost, it's like attack speed plus blah blah blah, and it's really decent. So either way, you're gonna probably end up using whatever your mastery is, even though other armor may have better stats. Okay, so we're gonna leave you with one last animation about, I don't know how to pronounce it, but about this pot thing. Then we're gonna move on to DFO's epic fail. Some games are really good, others really bad, but either way, every game has its epic fail. Let's move on to DFO's epic fail. The only epic fail. DFO will never change the look of your character no matter what you wear, unless you pay real money. I've already gone into this before in part 1, but really, do you want to look the same as everyone else all the time, no matter how strong you are? Of course not, and so it gets you to pay real money, and that's just horrible. I have to admit though, this epic fail isn't too epic because the game does provide pretty nice looking characters, in my opinion, so you won't look totally lame in the least. Now for the good stuff. Nice vibrant graphics, stages are well made, good solid gameplay, rewards you for most trouble, storyline, innovative map, not too much grind with quests, decent quests, very useful tutorials, and arcade awesomeness. Phew. More goodness, controller compatible, high variety boss fights, progressive difficulty, innovative curves. The bad stuff, antisocial community, confusing town, level requirement areas, spread out shops, and you need the awesome map to understand the world. Epicish fail. All cosmetic changes equal money no matter what level you are. I'm not sure about job advancements, but I will clarify that in the future. So overall, Dungeon Fighter Online gets an 8. It's a solid game with nice graphics and tries really hard to be different and unique, and is pretty successful with it, I have to say. It's a great game, but you might want to bring your friends along on the journey, because without them, it'll get kind of tedious. Although the game will reward you for your trouble soloing.